Hey there, Mike Seeklander back again with Team Wilson Combat, and of course I get to do my favorite part of my job now. I get to shoot live rounds and show you the live fire drill that will allow you to help master your 1911. Now remember, in the dry fire instructional video we talked about, grip, sights, we talked about the grip safety, we talked about the thumb safety, and in this particular drill I'm going to give you a part A and a part B, and it's going to really focus on working number one, the manipulation of your thumb safety and deactivation of your grip safety. And then in part B of the drill, we're doing the same thing, but we're going to be shooting 5 rounds at a time. So we're really putting your recoil control to the test. Now, when I say recoil control, I want you to think recoil control and recovery. We're not just looking at how the front sight lifts, but we're always looking at how the front sight returns to that rear sight notch. And ultimately, what I want you to see on your gun is as little lift as possible. That comes from gripping hard and having the right pressure areas. But more importantly, the front sight should snap right back into that notch, the same spot every single time. Like literally the exact same spot, because if the front sight snaps in your 1-shot or your 5-shot drill back into the notch, you can see that and then you can shoot again. And the faster we can shoot again, the more points you're going to score in an IDPA match, or the better you're going to do in a defensive situation where you're defending your life. Okay, so without further ado, let me get my eyes and ears on. Got my eyes, got my ears. Let me show you this live fire drill. This live fire drill is broken down into a part A and a part B. Part A is very simple. It's going to be a 1-shot drill where you're starting from that trigger guard index point with your support hand under the trigger guard. Practice extending the handgun in a straight line while disengaging the thumb safety at the proper point, and then allowing the support hand to roll up underneath the strong hand thumb, building a proper grip. Make sure your grip pressure stays consistent and you're watching how the front sight tracks up and out of the rear sight and back into the rear sight notch. Each time you're going to re-engage the thumb safety to start the drill over again. In part B of the drill, you're going to do the same thing from the same starting point. You're going to disengage the safeties, making sure you're manipulating the thumb safety and disengaging the grip safety, and you're going to fire 5 consecutive shots. What we're looking for in this drill is that the 2 hands stay together consistently and they don't recoil apart. Don't increase or decrease the pressure with your fingers. Fire the drill at a pace where you can fire good shots. This should be a semi-group drill, and if you're firing too fast, you're not watching how the front sight is recoiling and recovering. Last but not least, don't forget, watch the 2 hands. If they recoil apart, you're not gripping the gun consistently or with enough pressure. Hey there, I hope you liked that content and learned a thing or two from it. Make sure you subscribe because we're releasing stuff all of the time with one goal in mind, and that's to make you better.